Hello, thank you for inquiring about the Monat products. I am just going to do a quick video as quick as we can get through our product line just to kind of describe what each of the products does and what kind of customer it's ideal for. Monat is non-toxic and it is paraben free, sulfate free, DEA free, all these cancer causing chemicals, and it's really great for hair. It often makes hair smoother, even sometimes with just the first wash. And people just love it. It can make hair feel thicker, can make hair more moisturized, and can help regrow hair in a lot of pretty severe cases of things like alopecia, and we even have chemo patients using it. But what I'm going to do is I'm not going to talk too much about the company. This is just a video for just the products, how to use them, how to tell your customers to use them and what they're best for, what you can kind of recommend. So first, what you want to find out is what does your customer want from their shampoo experience? Do they have thin, lifeless hair and it's dry, or do they have thick, curly hair and they just can't get control of it? Anything, do they have just thinning hair? Is it really badly thinning, or is it just thin in spots? Because that is an issue. Now, the whole line will regrow hair, and that's something important to remember. We do have two of the shampoos are more concentrated for regrowth. They have a little bit more of the Capixul, which is our formulation. Well, not our formulation. It's actually another lab that is formulated, but we use it as also non-toxic. And it is, there's a little bit more in there than the other shampoos, but they will all grow hair. And it's more important, and it's really important, and I'll get to the individual products and tell you about this, but it's more important about what is the person's hair like. That's what you want to know. What is it like? What do they want it to do? What do they want it to not do? What are their problems and their desires out of this? And so, because they will all grow hair, we don't want to just give everybody who has slightly thin hair, just hair regrowth formula. They all have hair regrowth in it. So, and I'll describe a little bit more how to use that, how to determine that. So let's get started with the shampoos, and then I'll go by the systems that we have. So first we have the Renew shampoo. This one is part of our hydration line, the hydration system, and it is good for frizzy hair, thick hair, curly hair, anything where someone's like, it's dry, and I just don't want it to be so frizzy. Okay, Renew shampoo. Now I find that this one is pretty moisturizing. It is the most moisturizing shampoo that we have. Okay, so if somebody wants moisture, this is I might clean that off a little bit. This is the one that they want. Okay, now next we have the Revive shampoo. Okay, and this is an old bottle. I got my product pack and they had just switched over to the new bottle, so I got the last of these. And this Revive shampoo is in our volume line. So this one is for people who have thin hair, maybe postpartum hair loss that is present but not super severe. This will actually make the hair strand, it will also moisturize it, but it'll make the hair strand feel and look thicker. They say that it penetrates, it gets into the hair strand and it makes it 3 times thicker than it would have otherwise been. And the thing about Monat is we don't have all of the silicones and waxes and parabens, all those chemicals that sit on your hair. We don't have all that. I don't know how this works. The scientists do, and I'm glad. So if someone has just thin, lifeless hair, and they really need some oomph given to their hair, this Revive shampoo. And I remember the V for volume. This is in the volume line. So because the conditioner that goes with this also is revitalized and has a V in it. So that's a healthy trick, helpful trick, because these two shampoos start with an R, and it can be a little bit overwhelming to remember which one switch. All right, so next, let's go to the Intense Repair shampoo. All right, now for a long time, you will see that people were recommending this shampoo to anybody who had thinning hair, who had hair loss, who had, any thin hair conditions at all. Now, since the last several months, clarification has come out from corporate to kind of say, look, this is for people who have hair that you can see that is very, very thin. You can see from maybe the front of their scalp to the back. Their hair is that thin. This is for severe hair loss, okay? Like I said before, a lot of people have thinning hair. As you get older, your hair thins, okay? But the whole line will regrow hair. This one has extra, this is why it's intense. This one has the extra regrowth formula in it, okay? A lot of people think that it is very drying for hair, and that's why they don't recommend it. I personally, my hair gets a little greasy, and so both on the ends and at the top, and this one's my favorite one. It's just the one that works best for me. It dries my hair out just enough where I can go 2 or 3 days now without, really being concerned with oil. It's great. Everybody says it dries it out, but it has not dried my hair out. I love it. So, notes on that one. It's good for hair regrowth, but it needs to be, pretty severe. It needs to be fairly severe, pretty marked hair regrowth. And it is also in a bundle with and I'll talk about that in a minute, it is also in a bundle with the Intense Repair spray. And it has a conditioner that goes with it as well. The other shampoo, so there's 4 shampoos that we have right now, okay? The other shampoo is off of our black line. All of these other bottles are sort of a bluish purple. I don't know if you can really tell the color. Sort of a bluish purple, and this one is in our black line. Now the black is typically designed for men, okay? But women do use the black line. So we have, in the black line, we have this shampoo. It's a shampoo and conditioner, which great for short hair. If someone has short hair, shampoo and conditioner, great. To me, it's a little drying, and so a lot of people will use this, but they'll also use the Revitalize conditioner. Now, it is good for blondes. What it will do is it will take the brassiness out of the blonde hair, okay? So it'll make it sort of a more light and much more pure sort of blonde. So a lot of blondes do use this, but as like I do, they have longer hair and they need a separate conditioner with it, okay? Now this has a good bit of the hair regrowth in it as well, okay? So this one is also frequently recommended for, men who need hair regrowth. It's a good one. It's a good selection because it also does have that conditioner. So, if they have sort of shorter hair but they need a little bit of conditioner maybe, this one's great. In our black line, and this is just an aside, we have aftershave moisturizer, and we also have cream shave. Now this one is good. These are all good for men, of course. The cream shave women use also as to shave their legs or their bikini areas, and they say it works really well. The aftershave moisturizer, a lot of women say that they use it as makeup primer, and they love it. Now, it is not marketed that way, but it's an aftershave and moisturizer, so why not? Hey, whatever works. I don't know how these people find these now. I would never think to use that on my face, but it is what it is. All right, so now let's go into the conditioners. All right, so we have 3 conditioners at this point. Let me find my other one. All right, so this one is the Restore Leave-In conditioner, okay? And it is in a little pump. It is a leave-in, okay? Restore Leave-In. It is a little pump, and it just like that. Now, all of these Monat products are you're not going to find these at Walmart, okay? They're not Walmart prices, but these things will last you. I have had this product pack for 6 months and I am not nearly out of anything, okay? So, and especially when you only have to wash every few days, you're not going to use stuff up as often. So this is just the Restore Leave-In Conditioner. You can just put in your hair. I use it actually after I sort of dry my hair a lot of times, just to give it a little bit of extra moisture, a little bit of definition on my ends, or just kind of to tame a little bit of this going on. You don't need a whole lot of this. Like, I don't even think I use a whole pump on this, okay? And this is let's see, a 4.5 ounce bottle, and I've probably used this much. So, this one for me, with my length of hair, and I get out of the shower, my hair, I've really worked it in, and so it's kind of all in a knot and a ball up there. It does okay. I can use it, but it's not my favorite. But it does work well for a lot of people. It's all about finding what works best for your customer. So this is the Revitalize Conditioner. This Restore Leave-In Conditioner, sorry, to go back to it, goes in the hydration line, and I'll go back through those in a minute. So this is the Revitalize Conditioner. It is one of the 2 washout conditioners that we have, okay? And Revitalize, again, it has that V in it for the volume, okay? So this goes with the volume. It's just your basic washout conditioner. It will give a little more volume to the hair. Some people feel like conditioners weigh it down. Monat will not, but this one will give it a little bit more volume, a little bit more volume, a little bit more oomph to go with it, okay? And some people do mix different products from 2 of the different systems, and that's fine. This one is fairly new. They actually had this, and I'll talk about this, as an only for you product, only for you, and it was very popular. It's called Smoothing Deep Conditioner. Now this is for just sort of taming hair. I mean, smoothing deep, I don't know that you could say anything any better than the description. It smooths and it's a deep conditioner. Now it is designed to be left on for 5 to 10 minutes in the shower. If someone has time, great, do it. I've used it and just washed it out, just forgotten or been in a hurry, just washed it out. Either one. I like this one the best, but the Revitalize conditioner, and also, the Restore conditioner too. I can make them all work. Like, they all will do their job. It just, I might need a little bit more straight out of the shower of the Restore, just because of the way my hair is. It does better being just washed out in the shower. Now, so those are our 3 conditioners: the Restore Leave-In, the Revitalize, and the Smoothing Deep Conditioner. All right. Now, before I go into styling products, I want to make sure I'm not missing. Oh, there is also, and I don't know where mine is, there's also an Intense Repair conditioner, and I don't know where mine is, but there's Intense Repair conditioner, okay? And it has 3 times the Capixyl and the hair regrowth formula in it. I'm not sure why it's in a conditioner, because usually conditioners are used, maybe from here down or ears down or, whatever. I'm not sure why they put that in the conditioner, but it's in there, and you can use it. I don't know how many people actually do use it. Most people just tend to stick with the Revitalize and the Smoothing Deep if they want a washout conditioner. Okay, so let's go through the systems real quick. All right, so we have systems that are basically our bundles that you can get. Each of the individual products would be a little more expensive for you to buy the products individually. So for the hydration line, we have the Renew shampoo and the Restore Leave-In conditioner, and also the Replenish mask. And I Sorry. I do not know where my replenish mask is. It is, oh, here it is, right here, under my paper. All right, this is the replenish mask, okay? Now this is what it sounds like. It is a mask for the hair. So people really do love this mask. And this thing, I forget to use mine, honestly. But this big old tub is going to last me a long time. It's really great for moisturizing hair. It is designed to be used to sit on hair, or not to sit on hair, but to let it soak in for 5 to 10 minutes, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, 5 to 10 minutes. Now, you will not want your customers to use this every time. Okay, it can be drying. Now, some customers they do use this as a conditioner instead of a regular conditioner, and it's not too dry for their hair. Some people they can only use this maybe once a month, if that, or they just find it's just all about how much protein is in their hair, and it's really hard to be able to tell which customers it's gonna be too much protein for. Okay, so that hydration system again is the Renew shampoo, the Replenish mask, and the Restore leave-in conditioner. Okay. And the systems have similar coloring, each of the systems, although I think with this bottle it changed a little bit. So the volume system has the Revive shampoo. Remember this bottle is old, and I replaced the cap because they were having some troubles with these caps. The Revitalize conditioner, and the Reshape Root Lifter, which is this product right here. And you can see these are all about the same purplish kind of color. Reshape Root Lifter. All of these are designed to provide additional volume. And with the Reshape Root Lifter, if I can just demonstrate really quickly, hope I don't mess anything too much up here. You can just kind of spray it at the roots. Just kind of spray it like right here. And I'd probably actually start a little bit down here, start a little bit this way, and then do it and spray it here, and so it's running down my head, and keep going further towards my part and spray it. This is hard to do and this computer screen, it's not a mirror. And then spray it here, and I would do a little bit more. And yeah, my hair's all funky. And then you can do it here as well, and just spray it along the root line here, and then along the root line here. And I would actually, for me, I have to take a hair dryer and dry this, although it's designed to do it when it is when your hair is wet, and it actually does provide. And I recently used this, had it on overnight, and it was really nice because I was probably the least greasy I have ever been. So I think it had a little bit to do with this not sitting up on my roots. And so, like I said, if I, had a little hair dryer, and if I had just washed my hair, it would be, but it is just a little spray, okay? And you don't need a whole lot, again, very concentrated. So, Reshape Root Lifter, Revitalize, or Revive shampoo, and Revitalize conditioner, all for the volume line. So again, if you were to, you can buy, this Revitalize conditioner, and you can buy the Renew shampoo out of the hydration system. Okay, you can buy them separately. You can buy them together. You get there is a mix and match discount where you can do a shampoo, a conditioner, and then a styling product, and you can get 15% off. So you can either ask me about that, or ask, your whoever else, you may be talking with Monat about, um, as far as like, your upline, or if, all right. So we also do have other systems, which I'm gonna go through real quick. Now, there is one that I do a lot, that I recommend a lot, is the Magnify system. It's because the hydration system is very popular, but that leave-in conditioner just isn't enough, I don't feel like, for a lot of people. So this is the Renew shampoo, out of the hydration system, or that's sold as a bundle in the hydration system, but you can get it separately. The Revitalized conditioner, that's again out of the volume system, and also the Moxie magnifying mousse, which I love. I use this as all I do is I just take, you don't need much, and I'll give it one little shake, and you don't need a whole lot. That's actually too much. And usually with mousses, you have to get a whole glob in your hand and, work it all through. But I like this. It gives a hold, but it gives a very sort of a gentle hold. It's a little bit stiffer than, the Restore Leave-In conditioner that I use sometimes, but it gives it a little bit more structure, but it's still pretty, pretty soft, and it doesn't feel, super crunchy like you will get with a lot of mousses. So it's really great, and a lot of people really like it. And this is why I recommend getting a product pack, because you will get more items and you can kind of play with them, see what works for yourself. I've learned a lot just playing with them all and figuring out what works for me. And this is what it does on my hair. So what's it going to do on similar people's hair? And then I hear other people's experiences, or I read what works for them, and I'm like, okay, that's a good option. And so it kind of helps you be more effective in what you're going to recommend to your customers, because you need to know how each of the products works best. I wish I had gotten I got the medium-sized pack, and I'll talk about the packs in a minute. I wish I'd gotten the medium-sized pack, or the large pack. I had gotten the medium-sized pack, and I was like, well, hopefully I'll, make a return on my investment, which you will, and very easily. And I wish I got in the big pack, because I ended up buying everything else that wasn't in the medium pack. But if you need to start out with the least expensive pack, just starting, is a good way to get going. So, okay, now back to the systems. All right, so we do have bundles there is a Let It Grow system, okay? And this is the shampoo that we talked about, the Intense Repair. Remember, this is for severe hair loss. And then there's also the Intense Repair spray. Now this spray, it's just like this, and they'll just spray it on their thin spots once or twice a day. Easy as that, okay? Now this shampoo, the other shampoos will grow back hair, and this one does have a little bit more of the hair regrowth formula, but like I said, you do want to get what's best for the hair, not just give anybody who says, I need more hair. You don't want to just be like, here, this is the one you want. You need to go by the hair type. But this spray is, I tell people, is sort of kicks it up a notch, gives you a little bit more of the whatever formulation it has in it to help regrow hair. And people say, well, I need to use this for the rest of my life. And what I tell people is, it's sort of like fertilizer. This is sort of the food that if you think of a yard, this is sort of the food that you give it, and it's really gonna, start, your scalp's gonna really start to, the follicles are going to open up, and they're really going to take this nourishment in, and this is the fertilizer. And after a while, once you have a healthy lawn, you shouldn't need as much fertilizer as you had, as you needed to use in the past. So generally, I think people can, once they start to regrow all that hair and all those, particularly the bald spots start to fill in, I anticipate that they don't need this as much anymore, if at all. Okay. So, and then they can just continue with this shampoo. Now, I tell them if you use other products, I can't guarantee. I can't guarantee any results ever, but I can't tell you what it's going to do. It may, your follicles may freak out right away and be like, "Oh, we're losing all this hair. We're not getting our nourishment anymore." Or you may be good for a few months, a year. It's really hard to tell. And I'm just really honest with people on that. But they do want to know sort of what to expect. It does take some people get results in 30 days, 60 days, and it takes some people 5 months, 10 months to really, really see results, and they have to stick with it. It's just the nature of, everybody is different, and we wish everyone could have results in 30 days. And what you'll want to do as you are selling this to people, to anybody that you sell it with or sell it to, either you take it or have them take a before picture, because a lot of times they will be like, well, I'm just not seeing any results. And maybe they come, if you're a being a hairstylist, if they come into your salon, they'll come in and say, maybe I haven't seen anything. I don't know what's going on. You can take a picture and then you can compare it to, the picture you had last time, and you can say, look at all this growth. Like you may not be quite aware of it, but here's the proof, and that it's working. And so that is really important. And even just for before and after of just, hey, I want better hair. I want moisturized hair. I want, my hair to grow longer. We see a lot of that. I want my hair won't grow past my ears or something like that. You take a picture of it, and then sometimes people post pictures of like 60 days and their hair was here and now it's like here, and it's quite the miracle worker. As far as hair regrowth, we do also have a supplement system, and this has all your A and B vitamins, biotin, folic acid, zinc, and that information is available on the website as to what's in it. It's pretty basic. There are 60 caplets in there, and it is to take, I think, once or twice a day. Yeah, 2 capsules daily. So this is a 30-day. This is a 30-day set right here. Okay. Let's see, I'm trying to go through this as quickly as I can. We also have, so let's get a little bit into styling products. So we have the Reshape Root Lifter, which, gives you a little more volume. And now that it's kind of dried a little bit, you can maybe, how much you can see. And then, there we go. We have a couple of, this is the Restyle Instant Sculpting Taffy. I just kind of refer to it as the taffy. And this, like I said, I've had for 6 months, and I don't use it every day. I sort of use it and the mousse, just whichever one feels right that day. And I just take a little bit, just kind of warm it up in your hands. And then let's do this side. And for me, it provides some, sort of some definition for the ends. It is a little bit, it does give a little bit of control as well. So it will sort of, got a little glob there. And again, you don't need much. I probably use maybe 2, I don't even use 2 fingertips worth. Anytime I use on all of my hair of this. So again, these products, they will last you. Now we do have dry shampoo, and I did this because I was traveling and with a bag that didn't have a top on it, and I didn't want my cap to fall off. We do have dry shampoo, which is great. It's not like other dry shampoos. It will not make your hair, pretty much any other dry shampoo is going to make your hair feel like it has baby powder, which people do use as dry shampoo, baby powder, and you can imagine how thick that makes your hair feel. Now that's okay for volume, but it feels sticky and just kind of thick, and then you've got the oils mixed in. Well, this is made out of rice starch, so it will not also scrape your hair strand and damage your hair like dry shampoo and baby powder will. All right, so and it also has our oil in it, which I need to talk about. It also has our oil in it, and it will somehow still absorb the oil. And a little goes a long way. You just kind of lift up whatever you need sprayed for. I'm just showing y'all everything today, aren't I? And then just that much. You let it sit. Just absorb the oil. Oh, and it smells so good too. All of these products smell great. It absorbs the oil, and then you just kind of want to kind of work it in, and you'll really see a great difference. Now we also have the Eye Wonder, which I'm going to real quick. Lash and brow serum. It will grow your brows back. I've been using it on mine, and it also grow your lashes. It has made my lashes thicker and a little bit longer. And this is probably our favorite and best product that can do all kinds of stuff. All right, so this is what's called the Rejuvenique oil. Now, this is, I want to say it is $99 retail, okay? So it's not cheap, but it is made out of oils, out of 11 oils. 11 oils, and it mimics the same oils that your body produces. So your body is like, oh, well, I've already, I'm pretty sure they call the at least the scalp oil sebum, and it thinks that it's produced sebum, so it's going to stop overproducing oil. So if you have someone who has really oily, who gets really oily at their scalp, especially, this Rejuvenique oil. I had seen this, and I tend to get really oily, and I had seen them recommend doing an oil treatment, and I was like, I'm just gonna see what the products do first, and just for a couple months. Well, I wish I had done the oil treatment. What the oil treatment is you take a couple of drops, and you have just this little dropper here, and you just take it and you just drop it in your hair, okay, just all over, and you just massage it in real good, just get on all the spots. And you can also do this, you can also have clients do this with bald spots, yeah. I don't know why I just repeated myself. It also is really good because it's very nourishing. It also is really good for hair growth. So if they maybe don't want to use the spray, I'd say use this. Your scalp, your skin is going to love it. There's 101 uses that I can post information about, and just 101 I even recommended known uses for it. People use it on eczema. They use it, when their babies have a little diaper rash, little skin issues that they just can't figure out. And the really cool thing is that these shampoos and conditioners, doesn't look like the IRT does not say that it is. But let me show you the Renew shampoo. The Renew shampoo, oh, the new one. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. It says down here, it says infused with Rejuvenique. Okay. Now, actually, this one does say infused with Rejuvenique oil. Okay. And actually, people say that the Renew shampoo is good for oily scalp, and it helps balance out your scalp. I won't say that may have been true. It was just too oily just for my hair as well. Like my hair got really kind of oily and greasy with this one. It's so moisturizing. But they say that it helps to balance out your hair's natural oils. Also balances out your skin. I love it. I feel like it's sort of faded my age spots a little bit, and this is the best winter skin I've had in a long time. So I just use, and just a few, this is the other thing, it may be a little spendy, but just a few drops. I mean, I probably need maybe 3 or 4 drops on my face. It spreads really well, and it just, gives great coverage. So this has lasted me 6 months. using it on my face and an oil treatment here and there. Okay. So it's probably one of it is our flagship signature product. And if you can get someone to get this, they will love it. You get it yourself. Oh, and also for hairstylists, you can use it as in color. You can use it in color and in bleach. You could just mix in a couple, 3 or 4 drops, and it will help the color stay longer. Okay, and it will also help it not be as drying on the hair. It'll help moisturize on the hair. And I think I have gone through almost everything. So how to do Monat. So you can go to the website, you can buy individual products, just whatever product you just want to buy, just whatever, stick it in there and put it in your cart. Okay, that's one way you can do it. That's called retail. Second way is for, I want to get this literature out so I don't forget anything. Second way is for VIPs. Okay, now VIP, it is a membership program. So there is a one-time lifetime $19.99 joining fee. Okay. Now with that, I tell people, okay, you're going to spend $19.99 in a joining fee, but you're still going to pay shipping on if you bought retail, you would pay shipping. If you join the VIP program, they're going to be sort of close. Okay, so you're not really not saving by having that joining fee. You're basically almost paying for your shipping off your first retail order. So the VIP program has several benefits to it. Okay, a 15% discount on the products. Okay, free shipping on the qualified flex ship orders. Now, what we have is called flex ship, which is it is an auto ship if you don't ever go in and set it. But if these products last me 3 or 4 months, I'm not going to need these every month, or I'm not going to need them every 2 months. So I can go in to the website and it'll email me a few days before my shipment is to process and charge my credit card and all that kind of thing. And it will say, this is what we got coming for you, and it'll basically be your invitation, your reminder to go, oh, I don't need that quite yet. You can go in and you can set the date back for 60 more days, okay, up to 60 days. Now, will you have to do that after 60 more days? Yes, but by then you're probably going to want some more products, okay? So that's why we call it flex ship. It's not auto ship. People get scared off by auto ship. It is not auto ship, okay? It is adjustable, all right? They also get, so let's say you sign up as a VIP, and then let's say we meet, and we talk about the products. You sign up as a VIP, and then you go tell 3 of your friends about it, and they sign up as VIPs. Well, if they sign up as three VIPs sign up with you in the same month, then you will get $84 in free products. Okay, so basically a system, the equivalent of a system, and that's called our 3 and Thank You program. So basically, it's an incentive for VIPs to tell their friends, and they can get free products, and it does have to be in the same month. All right, there have been a few sales for just open to the public, any customers, but most sales are for VIPs and market partners, where you can get greatly discounted products. And I have told a few of my customers, the sales make the products cheaper. Like you can, and they will just do all kinds of deals. So I'm not going to really give you any examples because I would just be making something up. But you can get the products cheaper than even you would with your VIP discount. So there's a benefit that if you really, if maybe somebody ordered retail the first time and they really like the product, you're going to get it even cheaper if you sign up as a VIP. And a lot of those sales are really popular, and they are a good way to get people to sign up. But they're also, they will be able to use them as their flex ship orders. Now, their flex ship orders, their first 3 orders do need to be flex ship orders, which are $85 or more. Okay. Or $84 or more, I'm sorry. So basically a system. But what I tell people a lot of times is go in, order your system or your $84 orders, whatever you end up wanting to do. And then the second order, make it your Rejuvenate oil. You've got to do it anyway. Anybody who says, well, I don't know if I'd like the product, whatever. If you have not given them samples, and these samples look like this. If you have not given them samples, tell them, hey, there's a 30-day bottom of the bottle guarantee, money back guarantee. You can cancel it all, get it all back. Now they'll have to pay shipping back to Monat, but the samples, this is the shampoo, the mask, and the Restore Leave-In Conditioner, okay? And you can give them samples, and they will get, again, several washes out of these because they don't need very much at all. Now, that brings me up to a good point. When you do this, when you shampoo somebody, if you shampoo them or if they shampoo themselves, do you want to tell them how to shampoo? And I will probably do a different video, little short videos. I know there are videos online about this too. Depending on the hair length, you will want to use, I don't know if you can see if we can, you'll want to use from about a pea size to maybe a quarter size of product, okay? That might even be a lot, okay? These products are, again, so concentrated. And I know I keep saying things, but you won't believe me until you see all of this. They are so concentrated. They are 40% water, okay? Whereas most other shampoos are 80% water, all right? And even the water that we use is reverse osmosis water. And I don't know if you know anything about that, but that is supposed to be one of the healthier waters that you can get even for drinking because it's filtered and reverse osmosis stuff. And so these are 40% water, okay? So it means, however much of this is water, when whatever you sell in your salon or you get at Walmart or anything else is 80% water. So they're not paying for all this water. What they're paying for is this concentrated product and a little bit of this healthy water, okay? So that, you need to remind people of that, and you only need just a little bit. There are also other videos online about this. When you shampoo, you will put the product in your hand and you want to work it up into suds in your hand because it doesn't have so much water in it. You need to work up the suds. And then you want to work it well into really wet hair, okay? Really well wet hair. Work it in, get it in there. If it does not suds, it is okay, especially on the first suds. Mine does not suds on the first wash, okay? I don't know why. I washed a girl's hair last night. Her sudsed up beautifully, no problem. If it does not suds, that's okay. It's almost even expected, as you know. If it does not suds, just working in as best as you can. I find on the first wash I need a little bit more, and the second wash I don't need but about half of what I used in the first wash. So there you go, because it does suds on my second wash. So you do one, you work it in, let it sit for, it says let it sit for a minute or two. So you can just work it in for a minute or two, and then that's what it's doing is it's loosening all that grease and grime and all that other stuff, okay? And then you're gonna rinse it out, all right? So I know all salon products and other products, even grocery store or drugstore products say wash, rinse, repeat. This is definitely what you want to do with Monat, okay? Definitely. The second wash, you do the exact same thing. You work it up in your hand a little bit, get that suds going, get in there, and you probably will get a lot better suds that time. And I do too. And then you will, again, let it sit for a minute, let it do its thing. That's when it's really, cleaning out and getting that action of whatever that shampoo is particularly for, and then you wash it out. And then whatever conditioner you want to use is up to you. I'm trying to think if there was anything else on the VIP program. They also do get some sort of little free birthday treat, I think this year, or at least what somebody got, one of my customers got was a little sample of the Rejuvenique oil. So that was a nice little benefit. And then you can also do, the other way to join Monat is the product packs. Now this is the Overachiever product pack. So there are 3 of them. There is Overachiever, Success, and Business Pack. Okay. Now they start, the Business Pack is, now there is a sample and literature pack. It's okay if you want to start selling, that's fine, but you really are going to get, you're really going to figure out what you need with one of these other packs, okay? So it basically just has some samples and some literature. So the business pack is a 40% savings, and it is $2.99, okay? The success pack, which I got, is 43% savings, and it is $3.99. And this is US dollars. And it has the business pack, the first pack has 10 products. The success pack has 16 products, and I can put a link for for some more information on this so you can see this better. And this is the Overachiever pack. Now it is $5.99. Now again, like I said, I got probably, let's see, with my pack I got the middle pack. I did not get the oil. You get 2 here, so that's $200 right there. Okay, if you just got it retail. Okay, and this is only $200 more. But then I only got one of these. I only got one of these. And I can't tell what everything else is, but I did not get this much of all of these. I probably got one of those, and maybe, yeah, I definitely only got one of those. It looks like you get 2 of everything, which for a salon, for anybody who works in a salon, that's great because you can have one to take home and one to try on your customers. Or you can have one to, try out with your friends or try out on another hairstylist and say, hey, what do you think about this? You want to try it? And if they love it, their customers are going to love it when they try it on them. Then they can sign up under you and you can make money off of what they are selling to their customers. Okay. So now if you do just the retail, just regular retail, you can go on the website, go on my website that I'll give you the link to, that I've given you the link to, and just click retail, no commitment, no nothing. Okay. If you do VIP, same thing. You just go in there and you can click Flex Ship if it's going to be your $84, which would be your first 3 orders. And you get the 15% discount. Oh, I also forgot. With the VIP, you get, when you do your $84 Flex Ship, you get, every month they have a different product, only for you product. So this was 2 months ago maybe. This was curl cream. So this is really good for curly haired people. If I want to try and curl my hair, this is really good. Let's see, the next month was, I think, an air dry cream, which was, if I usually blow dry my hair because I'm going somewhere. But if you like to, let your hair air dry, people would put that in and then they would kind of twist it and it would come out curly. It was beautiful. And it's a good way for them to test products to see what they end up doing. This Smoothing Deep Conditioner was actually an only for you product, and it was so popular they wanted to make it a real product, or not a real product, but a regular product that everyone could order. So you can't get these only for you products. You can't get these any other way. And this curl cream, people love. They are waiting for it to come back. I don't know if they're going to ever make it a regular product, but they are waiting for this to come back. And this is an incentive for people to order, okay? It's an incentive, just an extra benefit that they get for being a part of the VIP program. All right, and I'm going to try to wrap this up. So you have retail, VIP, and market partner. If you become a market partner, you could just do it for just the discount. If you just want to order a whole slew of things and then just sell them in your salon, or just, sell them to, loan them out to all your friends, that's fine. You really don't even have to sell. Some people just do it for the discount, but they end up loving it so much that they end up wanting to share it with their friends and sell it. and get some benefits out of it. Now, if you become a market partner, then you will get your own website to send people to. Okay. And that way you'll have your own VIP customers. You can kind of run reports to see, who is buying what, or the frequency of how people are buying. You can just buy this stuff and use your 30% discount that you get as a market partner. Did I not mention that? 30% discount. You can just put this in your salon and just sell it right off the shelves if they let you. Some salons not let you retail, but for ones that do, just sell it right in there. The benefits of you having a website is that if you have a customer that's, can't get to your salon as easily, or maybe moves out of town, they can still get the products from you because you have a website. They can just go on there and say, this is what I got. And, just order it, and you will still make money off of what they buy from you. So, even if let's say you just blow it up in this business, which it's, definitely doable. And you want to move somewhere sunnier, and maybe you're somewhere where it's snowing right now like crazy here, and it really doesn't snow that much here. And you completely move, you change towns, you're not going to lose those customers because they can't come into your salon anymore. They'll still be able to order from you. Okay? So consider that. And then any, other hairstylists or friends who just really fall in love with the product and they see, you making all this money off of it. They want to make money off of it too, because, not just money, but trips, free trips. Right now, let's say they recently had a trip to Las Vegas. They have leadership conventions that they send you to. They have the next trip coming up is a cruise to Bermuda on the most technologically advanced cruise ship in the world. I mean, how neat is that? Does do your salon brands do that now? Do they do that for you? They might, you might make some profit off of them, but they, and I don't know what kind of profit you make, but are they going to reward you any other way? Maybe. Maybe if you're a big seller, I don't know. And you can also earn a Cadillac, which is really, it amazes me to watch how quickly some of these people are earning their Cadillacs. They are putting in the work, no doubt about that, okay? But it is definitely very doable, okay? So, sorry I talked for so long. I appreciate you hanging in with me. And definitely, if you have questions, you have come to my site most likely because you know how to get in touch with me. But you can, comment below and I should see it. Or if you know how to get in touch with me directly, you can do that. I am on Facebook as Happy Hair Life with Kelly, Kelly. I am on Instagram as Happy Hair Life _with Kelly. You can contact me that way. happyhairlife@yahoo.com. Any of these. I just chose to make my site Happy Hair Life. .mymonate.com. Just to name it, give it a little bit more than just Kelly Sullivan. So anyway, just add a little personality to it. So anyway, if you have questions, definitely let me know. I'm here to answer questions. I want to help. I want to help people grow their hair back. I want to help people, have better hair, find that confidence. And I want to help other people who want to sell this, who want to, find some financial freedom for themselves and their family, or, maybe earn a nice luxury car. I've never had a luxury car before, and you get in this Cadillac is, and just the sky's the limit. So it's up to you, however much you want to work this. It's definitely a blessing to so many people. And the stories I got involved because it was non-toxic initially. I was not planning to sell it at all. And then I started seeing the testimonials, and it made me, and a little bit now, it just seeing the testimonials just makes me kind of a little bit emotional. Like to see that people are struggling with something as simple as hair, and we all struggle with it, but that it gives them confidence, and that it, keeps, it gives children, they aren't bullied anymore because they have hair, because kids don't understand, they don't know what they're doing when they're bullying, and it's so hurtful. Um, and it's just hair, but it's hair. It means a lot to people. And anyway, so, and this is the compensation plan. This is my last thing. The compensation plan for this company. I did my research, okay, and I was like, I would not get involved if they did not have a great compensation plan, okay. 30% off of retail orders. So if somebody just goes to your website once, places one order, you get 30% off that order. If you sign up a VIP, you get 15% off of their orders. Now, somebody says, well, why wouldn't I just want people to do retail? VIPs are considered more of a recurring income. Okay, so they order once, and then they're going to order again, and then they're going to order again. So it's, you work with them once, figure out what they need, and then they kind of have that auto order, the flex ship, if they don't go in and do it, or they just go in and just order because they know what they want already. So you don't have to do that work twice. Versus retail, you got to talk to every customer, and it's great. It's fun. Love helping people and figuring this out. But the VIP is more considered a recurring type of income. And then you make money off of your downline, people who sign up under you to sell. So you can always find those people as well. And yeah, and the compensation plan is really astounding. Bonuses galore. This month, this is December 2017, and they have given like, I can't remember how much the bonuses are, but it's they give you bonuses as you continue to progress, and whenever you reach a rank or get certain milestones or whatever, and they've upped the bonuses just for this month. So yeah, it's a pretty good deal. It's a great deal, actually. And so anyway, I thank you for your time, and I pray that you are blessed in your business, and please do not hesitate to contact me if you have questions. That's what I'm here for. Love helping people, and I want to help you too. So all right, have a good day.